Hello everybody, Monica here with a new video. I hope you're doing well. Thank you all so much for coming to my channel. For those of you that have been here before and that are subscribed, thank you so much for coming back and for subscribing. I really appreciate you all. And for those of you that maybe this is your first time here or you're returning but you haven't subscribed, I would really love it and appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. I want to thank you all so much for your well wishes and comments. It's just a lot of fun to read your comments and it just kind of makes my day. So thank you all so much for that. So today I want to talk about this Coach Superlatives tag created by Julie from Agent Bag Reviews. Thank you so much, Julie, for tagging me on this. This has been a lot of fun and creative. I've also watched some other of you guys out there that have already posted this tag, and it's just been great looking at what your choices are. I had a little bit of difficulty choosing some of my bags for these categories because I feel like some of them made the different categories, but I knew I had to narrow it down. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I wanted to show you, before we get into that, my bag of the past few days or the past week. I have been using my Louis Vuitton Neverfull and Damier Ebene print for work. I do have an insert on it that I got from Amazon. It does have the pink interior, and I have been wearing it with these fuzzy cherry charms that I got from Elisa from the Girls Guide shop. I would insert her down below. She has the coolest, like, cutest charms. I love them. And I also got from her the one with the kind of flower with the pink and rhinestones, and that's what the back of it looks like. And I just put these two together because this Neverfull's got the pink interior, and they're just so adorable. These are so stinking cute. As far as like a smaller purse, like a shoulder bag, this past few days I've been wearing this Fendi baguette. This is a felt material. This has got like the pony hair right here on the buckle, and on this part right here it also has the pony on the strap, and it has this little accents on it that are also made out of felt. It's like a darker brown, and it's got beading on it. This is from back in the early 2000s, so yeah, this is one of my baguettes. So anyways, that's what I've been using for handbag and tote bag or work bag the past few days. Okay, so let's start with the different categories. Okay, so I'm using my LV mini agenda because I have the categories here because I wasn't gonna remember all of them. So I'm gonna be referring to this because this is where I have my notes. Okay, so to start the tag, the most worn bag, my most worn bag ever since, say, the past year, since this Coach kick, has been my quilted denim tabby in a size 20. I love this bag. I keep going back to it. I've had this for a little bit over a year now, and I keep going back to it just to run errands, to just even to like go to work, to carry it with one of my totes, one of my work totes, or you know, I just keep going back to this bag. Now I do have the same 20 in the black denim. I have used that one too, but I seem to go to the blue denim more, and I just keep grabbing it, and I just keep grabbing it. You know, I just grab it and go. So most worn, at least for the past year, I would have to say this one. Yeah, but most worn in like a decade, I'm gonna have to say, and this is like an honorable mention, I'm gonna have to say it's my rip and repair, rip and stitch swagger. Don't ask me the size of this bag because I don't remember, but this is probably, if I had to give it a size, this is probably like a 28 maybe. This is back from like 2015, and she is the one that has the whip stitch, and she is the one that came, she is black on black. She's got that ruthenium hardware that's black on black. It has the two Coach tags, and one is in metal, and it still has the plastic on it, the original plastic on it. As much as I've used this bag, I never took the plastic off of it. It also came with this tassel, and the strap is this braided, thick, juicy, substantial strap. All the hardware is that ruthenium. It's got feet. I have used and abused this bag. I still grab it to the day. I use it more as a work tote. It fits laptops, it fits iPads, it fits all kinds of stuff. I have my Cherries Charm from back then at the same time that I got this bag. So I just had to say, most worn that I've had probably since I got this bag in 2015. This is probably one of my most worn Coach in almost a decade. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. Next category is least worn. But this is kind of sad because I love this bag and I will never let it go because it's just so different to me. But my least worn bag is gonna have to be this Juliette in the Charlene patchwork and like the different colors. This one, I mean, kind of gives you like, what I love about it is just gives you these like Gucci color vibes, right? But it's also kind of like Christmassy. This one I haven't had as long. I mean, I got this last fall and I've used her a couple of times, but I just don't, I love her. I love this bag. Like when I saw and I knew she was coming out, I told I said, I gotta have that bag. Even if it's just for a collector's, for a backdrop. I love her, but she doesn't get used a whole lot. I've literally used her, I believe, twice. So next category is most favorite. So I went back and forth, but I knew this was my most favorite, but I have other ones that I was also like, oh, that's my most favorite. But this one made number one, and that is my pink Cassie. This is from the original Cassies. I am obsessed with this bag. This bag made me replace and get rid of all my Pochette Métis because I kept having issues with them, as you all know. And whether it was the glazing, whether it was this, whether it was that, and you know, I had like two different ones. They both had to go. And this is just what made me like, you know, take care of that situation. I got her, I don't know, I don't remember. I know that my fiance gifted me this. He was my boyfriend at the time, and he gifted me this for a Mother's Day whenever the Cassies like first got released or whatever. So I've had her for a few years. But anyways, they were customizing the Cassies at the time, and they came, you know, you can do customization like print. So I did do the diva with the skull, and I have this little scarf on it, and I have this chain because it's got the black hardware. So I have this chain on it, which is black. But yeah, my most favorite. Love it. Love the color. Love the versatility. I use it all year round. Wear her on the shoulder. Wear her crossbody. Sometimes I just hold her like this, like a little briefcase. Love her. Most favorite. Okay, for the next category, this one was really a little bit off because it's most complimented, and you know, we get a lot of compliments in our bags, but this one, for some reason, people, they just stop me. They just stop me. They want to know about it. They ask me about it. They want to see it. They want to look at it. They want to touch it. Okay. Really odd handbag. And that is my taxi cab. My yellow taxi cab. I got this last year, probably like late summer. And, you know, I have a thing for New York City. I used to live in New York City. So when I saw this bag, I'm like, I gotta have it. It fits, you know, my essentials. It fits my phone. It fits like my little pouches with my essentials. So it's very versatile and usable. And it comes with a long crossbody strap, and that's usually how I wear it. But girl, whenever I go out with this bag, I don't care if I'm just running to the grocery store, I'm running to TJ Maxx or something, and I wear this, I just grab it, put it crossbody, and I just go. People, they just stop me. They just stop me. They want to know, where did you get it? What is it? When I say Coach, you're like, oh my gosh, what? And I have told people, like, it's still available. Like, at the time, I was like, it's still available on the website. I mean, I don't know if it still is or not, but at the time, like, I don't know, August, September last year it was. And it was available for a little while. I did go ahead and put a ring here because I have been using it. So during the winter, I did use it with this strap, which is also from Coach. But most complimented, believe it or not. Up until recently, when I stopped wearing her, I mean, she can be complimented if I'm not wearing her, right? But up until me wearing the Kiss Lock, so now when I wear the Kiss Lock, that seems to be the most complimented lately since I got her. But most complimented is this bag. As odd as it is, I don't know if it's the shape. People think it's really cute, and I just get all kinds of compliments about it. So I just wanted to show you all that. Most complimented. Okay, next category. Best 1941. It's 1941 that say that I use the most. And I know that these don't have the 1941 tag, but they are 1941 because, as you'll know, they have the marking up here. I don't know if you can all see it, but both of my Empire 40s are best 1941 for me. I have this one obviously in the honey brown. I also have the navy blue. I use them and abuse them. And I recently got the soft Empire in the size 28 in black. That's another 1941. But I will have to say best 1941 pieces right now. It's got to be all three of my Empires that I have. Okay, most sentimental. I just talked about this bag a second ago. She kind of stuck herself in there in most worn over the years, but most sentimental, believe it or not, it's gotta be this bag. I love this swagger. It's most sentimental to me because I got her around, like I said, 2014, 2015. I had just gotten a divorce and I was like celebrating my new life. And I spent a year where I was just taking care of myself and my daughter, and we just splurged and we took care of ourselves. We went on trips. We just did, her and I, and it's a very, very special year for me. I wasn't in a relationship with anybody. I just wanted to do me, if that makes any sense. And so this is something that I splurged on. It is something that I went shopping with my daughter, and she kind of picked out this bag for me. And then they also had the little ones, like the size 12 swaggers, and she picked one out for her. If I find a picture of that bag, I will include it here. But we used to be like me, you know, mom and mini me going around everywhere with our cute little swaggers. So it's sentimental. It's just from it comes from a really good time, kind of like a time in my life that brought relief and peace. And it was just like I had just taken off a lot of like load off of my shoulders. And I just, like I said, I just spent a year just taking care of me, doing me and my daughter, splurging on each other, taking care of each other. And yeah, so this is most sentimental. Next category is best bag for your buck. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to talk about the swagger again. I mean, this bag, listen guys, this bag at the time, because it was the rip and repair, rip and stitch, or whatever it was called, it was like a, I don't want to say like a higher end swagger, but it was like one of the more expensive swaggers at the time. And it was kind of a splurge, and it's also the most back. So this one was on the more like pricey end. And so I paid a little bit more for this one versus the other ones. Even the ones that were in this size, this one was a little bit more. And I have used it and abused it, and it's been like, guys, it's been I think 10 years, because I think I got this in 2014. I'm pretty sure I did. And it's been 10 years and I still use this bag, and I just don't use it like, oh, 1 week out of the year. No, like I just keep going back to it and look at it. I mean, outside of the fact that when I set her down, she kind of tends to like go back a little bit here. This, guys, this bag, like this gloved hand leather, like what the hardware, the everything, the whip stitch, the look at this braid on the side, like look at this. I mean, girl, what? Let me see what I have in here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this. I mean, this, guys, this zipper. What is going on with this zipper? Look how big and shiny and substantial this is. And this is like, now I can tell you, this is kind of a heavy bag. Okay, once you put your shit in it, I mean, I'm gonna show you. Right now, girl, what? Girl, what? You know, and you know what I love about it? It's got like that goth, like rock and roll thing to it. I put this twirly here that I got from Etsy that's got skulls on it. But what is going on with this bag? And okay, so here it has this little flap or whatever, and it's got a button there, and you can secure it even more after you zip it up. But I have never really zipped it up. I leave it open. I stuck this here, and I fit my laptop, you know, obviously sideways. It's got 2 pockets here, 1, 2, and it's got a big zipper pocket there. And you can fit your whole life in this bag. And I don't remember the price on this bag. If I can't look it up, the original price, as I was saying before, she was a little bit more than the swaggers of this size at the time, because this was like a limited edition, like a special edition, because it was it's got the whip stitch and stuff. Look at this crossbody. I can't, okay. This is, guys, most favorite, most sentimental, most worn. You know, yeah, she's in a lot of categories. Okay, I'm gonna put her away. Next category, biggest splurge. That was recently. My biggest splurge on Coach, on one single handbag, is, whoops, the Rogue Denim Patchwork, guys. Okay, I just put her away to give her a break. Ever since I got her and showed it to you guys, she has been with me just about every day for the past few weeks. And I finally put her down and started using one of my Never Fulls, because it just needs to like chill at home for a couple of days. Obsessed with this bag. It fits everything. It even fits my laptop sideways. Of course, standing up it fits, but I have to wiggle a little bit, but it goes sideways. Guys, biggest splurge. Okay, this is on the website still. You guys can go and look how much this is. This is the most expensive Coach, single Coach that I own. Love her. Most ladylike, most feminine. To me, I'm gonna have to tell you. Teddy, why are you upside down? You good, boy? This tabby. This, whatever these tabbies are called, these are, I guess, the original tabbies, the hard tabbies, whatever. This is the one from the Lunar New Year collection when this year started. And I'm obsessed with this bag. I think it's very ladylike. For one thing, the color combination, to me, anything black and gold is very classy and very ladylike. The shape of it, kind of like this little box bag, makes it very ladylike to me. I can't even talk about the fact that it's got snake skin, but this is my most ladylike. Now, as you all might remember, recently I revealed the Coach tabby, the hard Coach tabby with the graffiti print in the white, and I have the black one over there, and they're the same shape, right? But they're not ladylike because of all this shit that's going on with them, which I love it, by the way. I'm an artist. I can draw, sketch, print, whatever. So I love all the writing, all the graffiti on it. But the shape is ladylike, but I don't think the colors and the print and stuff makes it ladylike. Makes it more like rebel-like. So, but to me, this is more ladylike. I love the fact that it's got this metal tag, and just like my swagger that came with a metal tag, I'm obsessed. I love this bag. So to me, this is my most ladylike. So, what do you all think about the categories? What do you all think about my picks? I think you also that I have some kind of soft spot for my swagger. I love her. She's a workhorse. I have used her and abused her, and she probably, outside of most ladylike, I think she will probably fit most of the other categories except for least worn, because over the years this is gonna be my most worn handbag, and she still smells like everything. It's like pure leather. I don't know what it is about this bag. I love her. And all the categories, I think this bag probably hit about 3 or 4 categories. She will probably hit all of them except for least worn and most ladylike. Not ladylike on this one. Thank you all so much for coming to my channel and for watching this video. Thank you, Julie, for creating this tag and for tagging me on it. I can't wait to see the rest of y'all's video on this. She's tagged a whole bunch of us, and if she didn't say tag you, you should still do this tag because it's a lot of fun, and it took me back to like a memory lane. So yeah, thank you for that, Julie. Thank you all for coming to my channel. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions or any suggestions. Give me a like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you all so much for coming to my channel. I love reading all your comments. You guys just make me so happy. Thank you all so much, and take care of yourselves. Bye.